He wrestled with these circumstances, these changing circumstances ultimately, and the combination of that, the president changing his mind and issuing, certainly led to the president changing his mind and issuing this pardon. He laid out how he wrestled with this decision. He wrestled with it. He thought about it. He wrestled with it. He wrestled with it and made this decision. That's what I can tell the American people.
Okay, we get it, right? Wrestled with it. Denying it was always Biden's plan to pardon him. Listen, and what KJP just said, the press secretary said, is misleading you. NBC already reported that they had a plan in place. They were considering pardoning Hunter Biden going back to June. And they had a plan in place to publicly mislead and lie to the American people about it. And now they're talking about backdating preemptive pardons for Jack Smith, retired General Mark Milley, along with Dr. Fauci, Adam Schiff, Liz Cheney. Why? What did they do wrong? Joining us now, Project 21 chair and attorney, and he's an attorney who taught constitutional law at George Mason, the one and only Horace Cooper. We appreciate you so much, Horace, for coming on. You have a brilliant legal mind. Now federal judges, the media, legal pros, they agree with what we've been reporting, that this is totally unconstitutional. The Constitution does not say you can backdate and do preemptive pardons for future offenses. It just says offenses. What do you think?
Well, you can't do future offenses. And whatever he attempts to do, and you're correct, the American people were lied to. Let's not step away from that. Whatever he attempts to do, if it is created or fashioned as a pardon, still will not achieve the results. I'm just going to use a hypothetical. Let's say Jack Smith unlawfully colluded with Fani Willis. If you pardon him with some neutral, oblique, broad pardon, and then the House of Representatives subpoenas him in March to ask him about his role, if he lies, if he dissembles, if he attempts to hide this information, the pardon that he has received will have zero effect, because the crime, whatever the pardon is supposed to cover, is supposed to be retrospective. It looks back. It can't look forward.
But here's the thing.
Of these pardons just isn't constitutional.
Horace, so could Hunter face jail time if he says, I'm not going to testify to a future Congress? They could hold him in contempt. Here's why I ask that. Biden gave a preemptive pardon to Hunter Biden, backdated to January 2014. Lawmakers say this covers any possible crimes Hunter and the Biden family committed with influence peddling, including foreign lobbying, foreign lobbying laws. But that's unconstitutional too. Again, the Constitution doesn't allow for that. And by the way, isn't Biden basically admitting the system is rigged and can be rigged and has been rigged against political opponents with these pardons, preemptive ones?
Another lie that we were told. I don't know anything about my son's business. I'm not involved. I'm not in any way engaged. Curiously, this pardon is timed to cover the period while he was the vice president and his son was trading on his name. Again, the issue is going to be, if you are a recipient of this type of pardon, you better lawyer up, because you're not going to be on solid ground. Courts are going to be highly reticent to give full coverage to an idea that you're free to skate without regard to what it is that we're looking into. Prospective crimes, they clearly aren't covered, but even, let's say it's bank robbery, let's say it's kidnapping. Can you really argue that the pardon that was given to his son will cover bank robbery or kidnapping if we discover that that too has happened? Federal courts are going to be very, very reticent to give this full panoply of power. And this is another example of weakening the executive power of the president.
Yeah, it's not what the founding fathers wanted, these abuses of power going out the door. Horace Cooper, great to see you again. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.